You might think that agriculture is in fine fettle. Trouble is, because of some poor weather, there isn't, it's not. Judy Hobson has been to Merseyside to meet one farmer who's really struggling.
This is the worst harvest Olly Harrison has ever known. Just a quarter of his crops survived the winter.
We put 100 acres of oilseed rape in. This is the remaining 18 acres that survived the winter. The rest of it was either eaten by slugs or flooded out.
Oilseed rape makes vegetable oil and diesel fuel. Not only is the harvest behind, it's poorer in quality too. Where should it be? What should it look like?
Well, really, you should not be able to see you, and it should be at least, 5 foot high.
Across the country, 30% of oilseed rape plants have failed to grow, and wheat is down by 25%. Last year's wet summer delayed winter planting. Then came prolonged autumn rain, which flooded fields and rotted crops. Next, the snow, which killed many of the crops that were left. And finally, a late spring delayed the planting of the second set of crops and affected their growth. Most arable farms, says the Farmers' Union, will take at least 3 years to recover. But this year's weather has affected every type of farm.
We know that the farming charities are seeing higher numbers of farmers coming to talk to them. There is a chance some businesses will change structure. That may lead to some businesses stopping to trade in agriculture.
The last 18 months have cost Olly £140,000. His business is diverse and big enough to survive.
We just can't invest in anything to keep moving forward, different technologies and different machinery and whatever.
Thinking ahead, Olly's invested in a machine to dry out his grain. His family has farmed here for more than a century, but its future depends on adapting to the climate. Judy Hobson, BBC North West Today, Prescott.
Well, that's Judy Hobson, our environment correspondent. Of course, more from her throughout the next 3 days on how